Hey friends, so I am going to, uh, hey friends, my name is Jackson and welcome back to my channel, Gender Not Found. Okay, so now that the actual intro is done, I'm going to attempt to give like an entire proper updates video instead of just giving like a couple of updates, because usually when I give updates now, I've, uh, usually when I give updates now, I've, been usually when I give updates now, I've been like updating on one thing and it'll be like a couple minute update video. I haven't really done a proper update video in a while because I've been busy with a lot of other stuff. Also, I've been really bad at focusing. Like, I'm having a hard time focusing. Like, it took me 2 weeks to get out that one Reddit video that I just put out for you guys. And I did record cupcakes last night, and that's going up tonight. Hopefully, well, as long as I can get it edited and processed in time. If I can't, it'll be up tomorrow, probably. I'm gonna process it today, but then it'll be uploaded tomorrow, so don't worry about it because I will get it up tomorrow. I know tomorrow is my day with my mom, but I will have some time for a few hours before I see her. I will have a few hours before we do our thing, and like, I'm, and then on Sunday I have, an individual reptile expo for myself. Like, my mom's not taking me. I'm just going by myself. So anyway, I want to give a little very unfortunate very unfortunate update about Meth Guy. So I was planning to get to this in like a week or two. I was hoping to get to this by the end of next week, but it's not gonna happen because r/ban subs just posted. I was trying to find an old post that I saved about how he um looked at the eclipse without proper protection and then he hurt his eyes, which is basically the entire post. I wasn't able to read the entire thing because it got deleted because the entire sub got deleted. And then someone said, it looks like it just got banned. I think my post might have been the last post before the ban. I hope it wasn't my fault somehow, but it appears there were constant problems with brigading. And then someone responds, this subreddit was banned due to a violation of Reddit's content policy against harassing content, banned 24 minutes ago. And this was 3 days ago, so it was the eclipse was April 8th, and I saved that post on the 9th. So I saved the post shortly before it got banned, it seems like. It's really upsetting. So apparently it was really unfortunate. There is still the Best of Redditor updates post, so at least we have that, so I'm very thankful for that. I did read the Best of Redditor updates post, but it looks like we're not going to be getting any more updates. Uh, it looks like we're not going to be getting any more updates from the sub because the sub has now been banned. So he did make a post about hurting his eyes by looking at the eclipse, and obviously I didn't get to read it, and I'm not going to get to read it. So that was very unfortunate. And I was looking for the post, and I couldn't find it throughout my saved posts. So I went to the community page and searched for Meth Voice Guy, and I could not find it. And then I found out it had been banned when I went over to the posts area. So it's very depressing, but like, it's just depressing, and I'm very upset about it because I was really going to enjoy. Anyway, so I just wanted to give that update. It sucks ass, but like, there's nothing that can really be done about it. There's nothing that anyone can do about it. It's just banned. I don't know. I don't know if banned subs can come back, but I guess I don't know. Maybe something will happen. Maybe somehow it'll come back. Maybe someone will form a new subreddit about this guy. I don't know. But either way, I've read the best of Reddit updates. I've looked around the sub a couple of times in the past on my channel, so if you guys look at my last Reddit video, even I did put in a little update about Nathaniel and a couple of posts from there, just because I wanted to add that, and I wish I'd read the whole Eclipse post when I first saw it, but I didn't, and I left it, and I just made a mistake. So I'm sorry that I couldn't read it, but basically, Meth Voice Guy looks at the eclipse and damages his eyes, and that's about it. So now let's get to the actual stuff, and the wind is going absolutely crazy out there, and luckily I have a container stuffed with one of my daughter's blankets underneath where the rain is dripping from, like where the leak is coming from. So it goes in the container, and then her blanket soaks it up, and I am gonna try and throw it in the wash, so hopefully I can save it, but unfortunately it might not be savable because it's just extremely dirty. But the pack that I bought her had like 6 in it, I think. So she has a few backup blankets just in case. But it took me forever to find the fucking blankets. It was during COVID and it was like an extremely bad time. But her last blanket had completely broken down. And I was like running around. I was looking online. I was looking everywhere I possibly could to try and find her more blankets. But I finally found them. Um, she really loves her blankets. And the original ones were ones that I had as a kid and then I like passed them down to her. But unfortunately, it they just obviously they ended up like eventually they just got all, worn out and stuff. So I had to get her new ones. So I was running around trying to find them, trying to get her new ones, and I finally did. And it took me a few months to figure it out, but I did eventually figure it out. And finally I found something on Amazon that is not exactly the same, but it's pretty close, or at least as close as we could get. And she just really wanted a very specific blanket, so it was really difficult, but I was running around doing the best I could to try and find that stuff, and I didn't have any, like, blankets or anything. Anyway, I found the backup blankets online, so I'm really happy that I did that. So, and they were on Amazon, so, like, I know where to go if I want more. But anyway. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a couple of updates. First of all, I'm taking the month of May off for mostly mental health reasons. I need a break. Like, I love you guys, but I'm about to take on the Rocket to Insanity project, which is gonna be like a big deal. And July is gonna be a huge content dump basically for you guys. I'm gonna be trying to upload basically every single day, or I'm gonna try and upload like huge videos later. Like, if I upload like twice a week, I'm gonna try and upload like videos that are several hours long at least. And I'm also gonna try and get my first review done in July, so I'm actually gonna be working on the script for that video throughout the month of May. And if I finish early, I'm possibly gonna be working on other scripts for other videos, but I just didn't want to get to that until my living situation was sorted out. But at least I know I'm good for the next 3 months. So for the months of May, June, and July, I'm gonna be living with my mom. I'm going to be taking May off, and I'm gonna continue recording throughout April, throughout this month, and then I'm taking May off, and then June is going to be hopefully kind of a normal upload schedule, but July is going to be a huge content dump. And also, A Guardian Angel, I'm going to be reading more of that throughout July too, and probably in June, and definitely throughout July, I'm going to be trying to upload more of that because I really want to get it done. And I keep saying, I'm going to get it done, I'm going to get it done, and it's coming back, and I'm going to do more chapters. And then, like, I don't know, something else happens to take my attention away. And most recently, I haven't been uploading it because it's like I got so much going on and I'm having a hard time focusing, and there's just a bunch of reasons. And more recently, I've been kind of having a hard time getting enough sleep. Like, I I have a hard time sleeping throughout the night. I mean, I get to sleep pretty easily, but usually I wake up. Usually when I wake up, it's a long enough time before my alarm that it's close enough that I can't go back to sleep, but also it's far enough away that I still feel really tired. And, when you get an hour less sleep than you're supposed to get each night, that kind of piles up and gets pretty intense throughout a long period of time. Actually, yesterday when I woke up too early, I actually just turned off all my alarms and then went back to sleep. So I got like an hour and a half of sleep, I think, about. Um, Today I went to the movies. I was gonna do it on Monday, but I decided to just do it today because I don't know. I decided to do it today. So hopefully, I don't know. It was raining. It was like hardly raining though. Like when I went out, when I went to go to the movies, it wasn't even raining, and then on the way home, it was raining like a little bit, but hardly at all. So I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to go to a movie. So they're actually having special showing of Shrek 2 in my theater right now. So for the next few days, they're gonna have it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for sure, and then the rest of the week, I don't know. But saw it today. That's what I did today. There were only like three other people in the theater, or maybe four. Like, I don't know the exact head count. I'm gonna say there were about four other people in the theater. So it was like really calm and relaxed in there. And there was hardly anyone. And one of the kids, I think, had special needs. There was a few rows behind me, but like it was a really awesome experience. And oh my, and also Shrek 2 was just the best one in general, so it was really nice to see that. Like I definitely have a soft spot for the original Shrek, but like Shrek 2 is just the best one in my opinion. It's not my favorite. Well, maybe it's my favorite. I don't know. I think probably Shrek Forever After would be my favorite. I think the order goes Shrek Forever After, Shrek 2, Shrek, and then Shrek the Third, which is the worst one. It's just terrible. It's pretty bad. But anyway, so I just wanted to go through that, and I also wanted to kind of talk about more of my scripted projects. So I keep talking about how I want to review that one season of that one show, which I'm still not going to name drop because it's going to be a surprise. But hopefully, I'm putting that out in July, and that's going to be my first official review. I still want that to be my first official review. That hasn't changed. Like, the plan is still to make that be my first official review because I've been planning it for a long time and I really want it to be. So, no matter what other reviews I get to, I'm hoping to also review The Ghost and Molly McGee. Maybe not in July, but like later in the year. If not in July, then sometime later, like maybe August or September. Once I'm done with one scripted project, I'm gonna start working on the next one. And also The Amazing World of Gumball. I think I'm gonna aim for that to be my end of the year project, but I'm currently not making any promises because I can live with my mom till the end of July, but after that, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know what my plan is for August. I don't have a plan because I don't know what's going to happen. My mom and I are gonna talk about next steps, so I guess we're gonna figure that out then. But like, I'm still hoping that I get subsidized housing by then because I really need it. Also, subsidized housing, I want to mention the thing about it is that was an April Fool's joke, but I don't know, maybe I fooled some of you guys. I mean, I for sure fooled Nathan. I for sure fooled Nathan. Like, I messaged him all excited on Facebook Messenger, and then he was like, "Oh my god, that's great." And I was like, "Haha, I fooled you. You actually fell for it." But anyway, I didn't actually get it. It was an April Fool's joke. I wish it wasn't. I wish it hadn't been, but I mean, it's not like I don't know. I just really wanted to do an April Fool's joke, and I've already done the I'm quitting YouTube thing twice, so playing it a third time wouldn't really work. I mean, even for the new people, even if there are new people here, you know the whole I'm quitting YouTube April Fool's joke all too well. A lot of people do it like all the time. So, you know. Also, I always make a big deal about how I'm never gonna quit YouTube and I'm gonna continue doing this, and like, you guys are gonna see 70-year-old me making videos because, I mean, that's my plan. I don't know what's gonna happen in like 40, 50, 60 years, but if I'm still around, if I'm still kicking, then yeah, I'm gonna continue making YouTube videos, and I hope I last at least another 20 years because I did not find out that the eclipse was special until like 15 minutes before the eclipse, and by then it was too late to get like any special eclipse glasses. And apparently you can make them with the cereal box, but I don't really eat cereal, so like I don't have cereal boxes just lying around. Unfortunately, um the kids do eat cereal, but a cereal box from the stuffed animal world is going to be way too small, so I can't do that either. So I had no way to see the eclipse, and it was really disappointing, and I actually cried a little bit, which sounds it was pretty unfortunate. And then I found out there's not going to be another total eclipse for like another 20 years. So hopefully I live to see that. That would be fantastic. And if I don't, then whatever. If I don't live another 20 years, then what's the point anyway? Because, like, I'm not even 30 as of right now. So, I mean, come on. I can live till I'm 50, right? Hopefully I live till I'm 50. Hopefully I live longer. Like my great grandmother lived till she was like 92 years old. So hopefully I live until like then. Um so yeah, all my scripted projects are like I'm not gonna start anything until I moved in with my mom and that whole situation is squared away. So I might start in May or I'm probably gonna start in May. I'm gonna try and start in May because I'm not gonna be making videos anyway, so I might as well write the script for something. But, or I might just take the entire month of May, like, completely off YouTube. And I know usually when I say I'm taking a break that I'm actually still recording videos for YouTube if I feel like it, but I just don't upload anything. But that's probably not gonna be the case in this case, and I might just completely take time off YouTube, not record, not do any work regarding YouTube, maybe work on my writing instead because it's been a fucking while since I've done that, like since I've actually properly sat down and done that. And I feel like hopefully I'm going to be a lot more able to focus once I'm living with my mom, but I'm definitely going to start the scripts soon, as soon as possible, hopefully. I might start them early next week. I might start them as early as next week. So, like Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. I guess we'll see. But, obviously there's the matter of what exactly does taking time off in May actually mean because I might still work on the scripts or I might just not do any work for my YouTube channel. I love you guys, but I love you guys, but even with the upload schedule being what it's been, which is not even a planned upload schedule and it's just whenever I feel like it, like, it's still a lot, and especially with everything else going on right now, I just need to take some time off to, like, get everything straight and get my head right and feel okay again. And I feel like, and I said I've been, like, really unfocused and stuff, but I feel like taking some time off of YouTube might help with that, so I'm hoping that's the case. But I just don't feel like recording any YouTube videos for a while, so I'm just gonna take May off. But I'm still going to record YouTube videos until the end of this month, or at least for as long as I can. I might have to stop recording videos in the next couple of weeks, like maybe, I don't know, a few days before I move in with my mom, just because everything's going to be so hectic then, and we're going to be trying to move everything in. Well, actually, I guess not everything. We can leave most of my stuff here for May, because the work isn't even starting until June, so hopefully that's the case. Also, with my snake and everything, that's going to be a big adjustment. I mean, they're still a lot less work than having a cat or a dog. It's completely different, but it's still going to be a lot more work than having my tarantulas or my millipedes or like all the pets I already have. I'm probably going to be putting a lot more work into the snake than I put into all of them combined. Also, I have to buy frozen mice for my mom's freezer, which she's not psyched about. Obviously. I mean, I'm not super excited to have frozen mice in my freezer either. I mean, it's technically just another kind of meat, but I don't think the landlord's gonna be too happy that I'm having frozen mice in my freezer either. So, luckily, I'm gonna be moved out and living with my mom, which she's not too happy about the frozen mice situation, but we worked it out so we each get a section of the freezer because my mom has two shelves, so I'm gonna take the bottom shelf and my mom gets the top one. And basically, so my mom gets the top shelf and I'm gonna get the bottom one, and that is enough to, hopefully that does enough to, and it's like separate enough. That way she doesn't have to have my frozen mice touching her food, even though I feel like that is not that big a deal, but I don't know, to my mom it just is. And I just like my mom said no to the cat, which is fine. And then I was like, you know what? Even if I could get a cat right now, it's just not a good time to get one. I mean, I'm moving around a bunch. I don't even know where I'm going to be in a few months. So I think waiting is the best bet. And waiting until I get a one bedroom. And also just saving up more money for whatever vet bills or whatever the cat needs. Because even if I do get pet insurance, there's still a $250 deductible. And I asked my mom about that because I have no idea what the fuck a deductible is. I've never dealt with any kind of insurance before, but she got pet insurance for the dog. She got pet insurance for Dasher, and she always said it was worth it, especially when he got really sick. Because I told you guys he had cancer twice. That was how he died. He didn't he didn't beat the cancer. So anyway, so basically the deductible is what you have to pay before the insurance will pay it. So I would have to if I got a cat and then I got pet insurance for that cat and then the cat needed like emergency surgery or something, then I would have to pay $250 out of my own pocket. So I would need that money for that emergency, and I don't think that qualifies for vet visits or whatever as well. Like I don't think the insurance covers I think it's just emergencies. Like I don't think they cover vet insurance and stuff like that. But I did call the vet a couple of months ago asking about their prices for cats, like vaccinations, microchipping, and it's gonna cost me a lot of money. And that's if I don't get a cat from the shelter and it doesn't have its vaccinations and stuff. Because if I get a cat from the shelter, they'll take care of that. But I mean, I'm probably gonna go to the shelter, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna find my cat there. But regardless, I just wanted to put that out there that I have called the vet and talked to them about prices and stuff, and that'll be it's still going to be expensive. I mean, even if they do all the vaccinations and stuff, it's going to be expensive to microchip my cat and get that initial exam and stuff just to make sure the cat is all good or whatever. Just because I want to make sure the cat is all good. But if I get one from the shelter, they're gonna take care of vaccinations. But like I said, I don't even know like what I'm gonna do once I decide to get a cat. Once I decide to get a cat, I don't know where I'm gonna go because they also have cats on Craigslist and all kinds of other places. Well, in my area, it's called Kijiji, but you know they need a home. They need homes just as much as the cats in the shelters. So anyway, I think that's about it for today. I don't really know what more I can say, but I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video and also cupcakes for you guys. So, I'm gonna upload this right now, but if I don't get cupcakes up tonight, it's gonna be uploaded tomorrow, hopefully. I'm not gonna guarantee anything for tomorrow, but, I'll be able to upload it Sunday or Monday if I can't upload it today. I was hoping to record Rocket to Insanity tonight. I was hoping to record Rocket to Insanity tonight, but now it's too late, so I'll record Rocket to Insanity tomorrow. And also I found an alternate ending online, so I'm gonna read Rocket to Insanity, then Rocket to Insanity alternate ending, then Fall of the Apple Family, uh, actually, I think it's Dawn of a Dying Pegasus is first. I don't remember which order exactly it's in, but there is Follow the Apple Family, Dawn of a Dying Pegasus, Twilight's Passage, and something else. There's one more, and it's not from the original author of the original series, but it is a sort of ending to the series, so I'm gonna be reading that too. But I will let you know when we get to that part that it's not actually from the original author of the original series, so depending on what we see, we might not get that. I don't know if we're gonna get an actual ending. There's no plans as of now for an actual ending, at least none that I can tell, from the original author, but this other person did try and give us an ending of sorts, which I appreciate. Hopefully it's good. But I'm gonna read it regardless. Anyway, I love each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to always be yourself. You are valid. I love each and every one of you guys. Oh, you are valid. Please don't forget to be good to yourself and to others, and I will see all you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow, probably.